To service or not to service? That is the question. I'm talking about axles here. Like, comment, subscribe. Please. Hey everybody. So this isn't the full review of the whole truck, but when I came back, or after I did the run last week, I just was kind of going over the truck and I noticed the front wheel was really loose. I thought maybe the hub just came loose, hubs and everything were fine. I think I just didn't have it on the hex properly, but I just got OCD'd and I took all the wheels off, took two front wheels off, started pulling the axle apart, and I noticed the original owner, so not the guy, well technically there's two original owners of this truck. There's one original owner of the chassis and body. But the axles and everything came on the truck that the original, or the owner, my buddy who used to own the Myron, who used to own the Jeep, body and chassis, he bought a Gladiator and it had the straight axles and everything on it. He swapped everything over, literally just leaving the chassis basically on each. So the original guy who built the Gladiator clearly did not grease anything. And in Myron's defense, he swapped everything over basically to sell the JLU that I bought, to kind of get his money back from the from buying the Gladiator. So, in looking into everything, I noticed the bearings bone dry. I pulled the shafts out, bone dry. So I stuck a bunch of grease, not a lot, but you know what I mean. I put grease into the gears. I didn't actually take the gear or the axle cover off, the diff cover. I just got I have a little flathead long screwdriver that I've used plenty of times. I put a little on that, put it in there, and kind of just get it all in there and stuff. Stick a bunch on the shaft as I put it in. It already moves a lot smoother. I do need to take the full axles apart at some point. But I greased all the bearings in the C-hubs, got grease in the axle bearing that's right at the end there. Greased the actual knuckle of the shaft. I tend to do that a lot. And I use marine grease. This came from Amazon. But just marine grease. And it's green. So I got that all greased up and made sure the wheels were snug on when I put them back on. And now the problem's gone. So, yeah. Just give you a little bit of... So, I greased everything in here. So the knuckles, the bearings, everything in there. Got some grease in here. Same on the other side. Got it all done. Tightened up. Some things were loose in here. Tightened up the servo horn. It was coming a little loose. But, yeah, I do need to get to the back. But the back, there's nothing wrong with the back. It was just the front. Everything was just a little loose and I was a little put off by it. So... apparently that servo. See, now that's locked. There we go. Unlocked. This little servo is interesting. Right here. I may end up... actually, I'll keep it in there. I know I can put a 2-speed in this. Can't remember where the 2-speed goes. I think it actually goes right here. So I could do the 2-speed instead of the Dig. The dig just, I don't know. I don't see the need in using the dig. I have yet to use it. I play with it, but I don't use it. I notice when I pull this out just a little bit, so bring it out just a little more. So it should be there. Now I actually have front wheel drive. I don't know if anybody actually knew that. But you can actually make the SCX10iii just front wheel drive. That's kind of interesting. So it has like 3 positions, and then that's locked, obviously. And then all the way forward is all 4 wheels. So yeah, just a very random video. Just getting another video, really. But just wanted to make a little update on something I found in the SCX10iii that I need to fix. I will be putting in Traxxas 50-weight shock oil. And just to get everything so it's not so bouncy. The back's really bouncy. Definitely need to get softer springs back there, because it tends to sit a little like this. Although the battery goes in the back, so that weighs it down a little bit. It's still very bouncy. I don't like that. The front's nice and soft. Granted, there's a motor up there, but I want the back just so I want it to sit a little better. But other than that, the truck's doing good. Sorry, I had a notification there. Grind Hard Plumbing Company. Great YouTube channel. They're not going to notice this. But check them out. The full size, cool stuff. Turn like Barbie doll Jeeps into crazy ATV ride thing. I don't even know. Cool stuff. Somebody's awake. I'm waiting for the crying. I think she's just playing. I give her a nap. She goes for naps in her stroller. Rock her to sleep, lay her back. Just... So I guess that means I'm done. So yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I didn't get a run video done this week. It got kind of busy and a lot of grocery shopping I had to get done, and I actually had to go to work at my mommy's house. I do some work, family business, and I haven't really been able to get a lot over there, get over there and get a lot done. So I went and did that. Oh, I hear giggles. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get a run video done as soon as I can. Till then, I'm just gonna keep pumping out these kind of videos just to keep you guys entertained. So this is just a hey, service your axles, because it's important. Next thing I need to do is get some servicing done on that. Although the previous owner of that said he marine greased everything, and it runs smooth, so I'm not too worried about it. But I should still really dive into it, make sure it's all doing good. And yeah, kind of got put away a little wet. I generally don't mind putting things away wet. Some screws will get rusted. I replace screws. I generally keep an eye on that stuff, but you know, weathering, real life weathering. I don't put it at like I dry everything off. I sit it all in a towel and kind of wipe everything down, but yeah, it's whatever. I don't clean dirt off bodies, whatever. Hate me all you want. Trucks are trucks. Is what it is. The capper's still clean, but I don't really run that through mud or anything. That's not waterproof. It's strictly meant for rocks. That I hose off every time I come back in because it gets full of mud. And I think the servo on that is dead. The steering servo. So I think the snow killed it. If you watched any of the last videos, I took it out a number of times, but I did a video in the snow. It wasn't very long. beat the hell out of that thing in the snow. It's going to need an overhaul. So that probably supersedes this, but I took that out in the snow too. Get a bunch of things. Oh, she's doing her. I can hear her doing it. So yeah, I'm going to do a number of videos of just like whatever, but this one is the Jeep and what I found I needed to do. So enjoy. And sorry my eyes keep going like around. I look at the screen and I'm not actually looking at, maybe I'm looking at myself now. I don't know. I'm using my phone. It's an S21 Plus. I may as well make use of it instead of setting up the tripod and doing all that. The phone makes a good video. And she's like da 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 and Harper and no, she's not gonna do it. She'll do it when I'm talking. Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. I know back east in Canada is like flooding majorly, like it was in BC just this late last year. Like I saw Mountain Mike, great YouTube channel, awesome dude, makes some really cool stuff. As well as his cool RC trucks. He has the Phoenix. That's right, Mike. I'm jealous of you. I'm speaking like we talk all the time, but, you know, I'm jealous because I want that truck. But I got lots of trucks. I shouldn't be that jealous, but I want that truck. I saw your basement was flooded, so I hope you're doing okay. And Mr. RC Sparksman, Aaron, the dude. I see your property is like insane in the membrane flooding. So I hope you guys are doing all right out there. And yeah. And Lyle, I guess, I still have to watch your last video, but it's starting to get some mud finally. It's not just frozen tundra, Alberta style. So I guess you're doing okay out there, weather-wise. Here in Victoria, it's like fucking Hawaii here. So rains a lot, but it's sunny weather. Basically in a t-shirt almost every day. Sorry. Anyway, guys, yeah, I found been wearing this a little bit, the old Proline hat from a number of years ago. It is faded, but the old Proline hat. Why? Because I use Proline stuff on so many of my vehicles. The Capra, Proline shocks, Proline tires. The Jeep, Proline tires. That has pit bulls, so no. I like Proline stuff. A lot. I've got a lot of Proline stuff. If you go in my history, I have a lot of Proline stuff, so I'm always go for Proline. And they helped me out in the early days of Quack RC, so then things changed and it is what it is. I don't know how their things work. I haven't contacted them about, can I get some deals? I go to Proline and utilize them. I haven't asked them any of that. I don't feel comfortable doing it anymore. I want to wait until I'm much bigger. But that is what it is. It's the way business works. And I'm not that big yet, so I don't really think I should be asking for deals and products. It's the way it is. Anyway, that's the video. I am rambling on. I hope everybody's doing great. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.